Now let's do an example of a real part. There are several ways we can approach this part, and none of them are right, none of them are wrong. Ultimately, it depends how the person who's operating AutoCAD sees the part and chooses to draw it. One way to do this part would be to draw the circles first. So I need 2 circles, radius 1.5, 6 units apart. Circle radius. I'll use the copy command. So they're 6 units apart. We also need some 1.25 diameter circles. Next, I'm going to connect these circles on the bottom with a single line, and on the top with 3 lines, each 2 units long. At the top, I'm going to use 3 lines so that I can ultimately use the offset command to create the notch. The notch is 0.5 units deep. Some lines to finish the notch. We'll use the trim command to remove the portions of the circles that we don't need. And we have our geometry. Let's draw the same example again a different way. In this case, I'm going to draw a rectangle that's 8 units by 3 units. I don't want it to be all one object, so I'm going to use the explode command. Now I'm going to use the fillet command to create 1.5 unit radii. And I'll repeat that command for the other 4 corners. I'll create my 1.25 diameter holes by using the center of those radii. This time I'll use the copy command. create my other hole. As for the notch, I'm going to draw a line from the midpoint, a distance of 0.5, and then half the distance to the edge, that would be 1. And up perpendicular, that's half of my notch. Draw the other half, 1 unit in this direction, up to the perpendicular. Delete this line and use trim to remove the center portion of this line. This is 2 different ways to create the same geometry. We could probably think of 5 or 6 more different examples using different modify commands, different drawing commands. Again, it doesn't really matter how you drew the drawing. There is no one right way. Ultimately, it comes down to how you see the drawing and the geometric logic that you decide to use to create it.